Xabi Alonso is about to take over Madrid, and one of the most pressing concerns is whether Mbappe or Vinicius will become the top dog. Now, up to now, they have a roughly equal standing within the team, even though Mbappe has completely outperformed him this season, with Vinicius still taking penalties until very recently. But I believe that next season, under Xabi Alonso, Mbappe will become the clear top dog within the club. And here are my reasons. Number one, Perez and Madrid's board wanted Mbappe to become the top dog from the day they signed him. The only reason that hasn't happened yet is because Madrid won the Champions League last season, winning 2 out of the last 3 Champions League titles. And Vinicius played a starring role. So they had to push him to win the Ballon d'Or. And in that situation, it was politically unviable for Mbappe to become the top dog. So they had no choice but to let Vinicius be the top dog for at least the first couple months of the season, which is what happened. But it's very obvious that Madrid's board have wanted Mbappe to become the top dog in the long term. For example, if you look at Mbappe's contract with Madrid, his contract blows Vinicius' contract out of the water. Sure, on paper their salary is the same, but the salary is only a small part of what Madrid is paying Mbappe. For example, on top of his salary, they're paying him a sign-on fee, roughly 30 million per year. And more importantly, Mbappe has 80% of his image rights. This is absolutely crucial. Traditionally, Madrid will only give 50% of the image rights to their players. The only other player in recent times that was able to get 80% of the image rights was Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe's image rights will only skyrocket from here on because he is at the biggest club in the world, which makes it even more impressive that they are giving him 80% of his image rights. This is massive. Through his image rights alone, he can probably earn at least 30-40 million per year. And that will only get higher if he reaches the heights that people expect him to. So just looking at this contract, it's clear who they want to be the top dog. Nothing speaks stronger than money. Number two, from a personal level, it's much easier for Xabi Alonso to make Mbappe Madrid's clear top dog than Ancelotti. For 2 reasons. Firstly, Ancelotti has a much stronger emotional tie to Vinicius. He's been at the center of Vinicius Jr.'s rise, and he's almost a father figure to Vinicius. Not only that, it might ruin dressing room dynamics because it would be somewhat hard for Ancelotti to justify it when he's been so pivotal in Vinicius Jr.'s rise. And also, just from a pure political standpoint, it's easier for Alonso to do that because he'll be a new manager coming in, as opposed to Ancelotti, who's the current standing manager. For a manager to tell everyone that Vinicius Jr. is a top dog for 2 years straight, and then all of a sudden say that Mbappe is a top dog, that's weird. It's hard to push through. It's not an easy message to pass along. But for Alonso, he's coming in with a clean slate. He doesn't have any connections with the players. He can easily justify it saying that, oh, Mbappe is the best player. That's why he will be my top dog. He doesn't need to specially justify to the players or to the fans. He can just say, I'm the new manager and this is how I like to do things. Number 3, Mbappe is just a better player than Vinicius Jr. This is such an obvious fact that I don't even feel the need to elaborate it. And lastly, from a political perspective, it's also easier for Madrid's board to justify Mbappe becoming the top dog next season. Last season, Vinicius was the supposed Ballon d'Or winner. And even mid-season when Mbappe was completely outperforming Vinicius, it's hard to suddenly shift narratives mid-season and say that, oh, this Ballon d'Or winner who's playing the same position as Mbappe, we're just going to throw him away for this new shiny toy we have. It's hard to push that through. But next season, after an entire summer, and after Mbappe has completely justified that he's a far better player than Vinicius for the last few months, it's not going to be that hard to push that new narrative anymore. We have a better player coming in who's far better than Vinicius Jr. He's going to be our top dog instead of this guy. And there you have it. These are my 4 reasons why I believe that Mbappe will be Madrid's top dog next season. Please leave a like and subscribe.